Hey, Faith Fam. Hey, stop, look, listen to my heart, hear what God is saying. Yes, you're here because you are ordained, so you better stay because you hear what Auntie Ann. Welcome back into Auntie Ann's Heart. But before I continue, I want to remind you that there is nothing that you can do, that you have done, or that you ever shall do that can separate you from the love of God, nor is there anything that you can do that God will not forgive. All right, well, today is Fantabulous Friday, and today is going to be a little fishy, okay? But before I take you down under the sea, I have I heard this story, okay? So I had to write it down, okay? So I heard about this pastor, and he was walking down the street when he came upon this group of young boys, right? So the boys were surrounding a dog. And so he asked, what are you guys doing here? What are you guys doing? And so they explained that they were having a contest, that whoever could tell the biggest lie would keep the dog, okay? So he launched into this long 20-minute sermon talking about how that lying was a sin. Did y'all know that lying was wrong and that lying was a sin? So he went on and on and on and on, okay? So he ended it by saying, when I was your age, I never told a lie. But then after that, there was complete silence. So the pastor, oh man, he was so proud, shoulders back, chest out, because he just knew that he had got to this group of boys, right? So the biggest boy pauses, and then the biggest boy says, give him the dog. That was a good one. Y'all know that was a good one. Okay, thank you, Brother Joel. Okay, so before I take you down under the sea, I want to get everything ready, and I hope you have had a great week. Today is Friday. Man. I hope you reached your goals this week. You can relax. I hope you have some plans for self-care during this weekend, and that you have some recreation planned, okay? And that I hope that you had spent time in communion with God, reading your Bible, praying. And remember, praying is just communicating with God, just like I'm communicating with you. That's all he's waiting for us to do. Just come and talk, okay? So hold on, and I'm going to get ready. Okay, so continuing on, I just want to remind you guys what I've shared with you about this money-making idea that the Lord gave me, which ended up that I was making full-time wages with part-time hours. Well, when I tell you that he ordered my steps to whomever and whatever it is that I need, man, he sent me to this, well, first of all, he sent me to this great balloon place to buy my balloons, which at that place is where I met a young lady who agreed to be my mentor. She taught me a lot of what I know today. So since today is Fishy Friday, and I'm going to take you way down under the sea, the first thing I'm going to do is make y'all an octopus, okay? So these balloons are Qualitex balloons. You can't just use any old kind of balloons like you might get at Party City or one of these places like that that has party supplies. These are special balloons that are designed and strategically formulated to be able to stand what we call balloon twisting. And this art form is what I will be doing today. I'm going to be visiting some friends this evening, and I am going to be taking some octopus because one of the girls has 3 kids, okay? So this is a round balloon, 11 inches, okay, just in case y'all want to get some balloons and make some of this, run it back again and make it with me. And this one, I don't know if you can see, but it's pink, but it has little bubbles on it, okay? So it makes it more exciting. So these here are called 260s. That means that they are 60 inches long. They blow up to be 60 inches long, and they're 2 inches in diameter, okay? When you make the balloon designs, you have to have certain sizes to construct the balloons. Okay, so this is a pink balloon, and I don't know if I have this color pink. Now my bag here is filled with all different kinds of balloons that I need, all different colors, okay? So I usually will have my balloon bag right by me when I'm serving people whether it's at a party or it may be at a party or a restaurant, wherever it is, okay? So this is a balloon pump. This particular pump pumps air when you pull it out, and it pumps air when you go in. So the key to making these balloons to help yourself go faster is to count the number of pumps that you need to blow up the balloon. Okay, now, the thing for doing these types of balloons is you gotta roll the tip where the rubber is. You roll it onto the pump and then you hold it so it doesn't fly off, okay? So when you see someone doing this art form, there's actually a lot more going on that meets the eye, okay? So if you see, now see how quickly I did that? This is actually 60 inches long, okay? And then it helps to stretch it. Okay, so this is gonna be an octopus. Okay, so octopus or octopi, how many legs do they have? Okay, do you remember? Okay, so here's the second one. It's gonna take 4 balloons in 2 different colors. Okay, and after you blow it up, you let a little of the air escape. And then you kind of get the knack after you've been practicing a while of how to tie these off. Okay, so now I have the 2 balloons and I've twisted them in the middle, and then I'm going to take these and then I'm going to twist them together. So now I have 4 legs. So now, since the balloon is 2 colors, pink and yellow, now I'm going to put the 2 yellow. So do you remember now how many, let a little of the air escape, how many legs an octopus has? Oh, and I kind of let too much air out of this one, but you know, you kind of just move the air. And see, sometimes things like this happen while you're working, so you just keep talking to the clients and keep them occupied, usually telling jokes until you get done what you need to get done, okay? So anyway, this is not only fun, it brings joy, not only to children, but it brings joy to everybody, even adults. I've done parties, baby showers. Okay, so now I already have these twisted. So now when I do the other 2, I'm just going to twist them in to what I already have twisted. And then I just hold them under my arm to keep them out of the way. Okay, so this is my last one. Okay, roll it on. Hold it so it doesn't fly away. Let a little air out, not too much, like I did the last one and then messed up, had to get another one. Okay, so then I want to measure to make sure that it's in half, right? So I kind of judge that. Pinch it and then you twist, okay? So then you take this one and you're going to add this one in to the other 4. So now we have all the legs. Now it's time for us to blow up the head. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We ain't got to count this. You just blow it up to as big as you want the head, okay? So this one, I'm pumping a long time, so I'll be talking a lot to the kids, asking them what grade are they in, who's their teacher's name, what they're going to do this weekend, or whatever pops in my head. What's their favorite color? Whatever I want to talk about. Okay, tie it off. Okay, then I'm going to take this. I'm going to put 4 legs on one side and then the other 4 on the other side. I'm going to take the balloon and I'm going to twist it underneath that. Okay? So now my octopus would not be complete. Where are they? Without eyeballs. So we call these friendly eyeballs. When you blow them up, it will be an eyeball. See that eyeball? Okay, so I usually do 4. I wasn't counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Because it's a pretty big head, so you can make some pretty big eyeballs. Okay, okay, so that's 1. Okay. Now remember, I did it 2 times. 1, 2. But it actually was 4 because each way. And then you're going to put these together and then tie them in a knot so that they won't fly away. Okay? And then you take it, and then you just twist it on there like that. Man, you would think that it seems really simple, but sometimes it's a little bit harder than others. So now I'm going to take these and I'm going to make it have a little curly cue, okay? So this is your little fishy, wow, octopus. Okay, so you just bend them like that. Makes it more interesting, and the kids really love them. Now, if you heard my testimony when I talked about some of the things, the ways that God blessed me when during starting this business, and then I kind of like put them so the legs, the colors are all mixed up. Not too much of the same color all at once. Okay, so here's my octopus. Okay, pretty fun, right? So when the Lord had me to look at my gas bill, and I saw that newsletter in there and saw that big festival that they had called the Port Fest down in Long Beach, and I went in there while I was shaking in my boots. Remember I told y'all that? Shaking in my boots. But honey, I went in there with my acting shoes on and my acting face on, slammed this down, this octopus down on the man's desk. Because in the name of Jesus, either they're going to hire me or they weren't. And I was shocked they hired me. And this was just a few days before the event. Okay, so that is one octopus. Now this time I'm going to do one more. And try to do it a little bit slower so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to let it not be so much on me, but on, I don't want to do that first. Okay, so this one is orange with yellow. So what two colors do I need for the legs? Okay, 2 60s, 2 oranges, and 2 yellows, okay? All right, so I'm going to blow the legs up first. And it's usually good to stretch them so that it'll let the air get in easier. And here's the nozzle. We take that nozzle and we roll it onto the pump. And then we're holding it at the tip so it doesn't fly off. But you know what? You can have been doing this for I don't know how long, and it can still fly off. So you make a joke, and then you just do the next one. And then stretching it usually helps it too. So then again, we want to make sure that the legs are the same size. So I'm going to make sure the ends are together. See there? And then I pinch it in the middle, and then I twist. And that's why this art form is called balloon twisting, because most of what you do, you're either pinching or twisting the balloons. Okay, here we go, 2 60s. Roll it on the nozzle. Here we go. See, it's kind of moving off. Okay, there we go. Let some of the air out. And you're going to take it and tie it. And you want to make sure you really pull it tight. And then again, I stretch it. I'm going to make sure both of the sides are the same length about. Go to the middle, pinch it, and then twist it. Okay, now I got these already. I was holding them. So I'm just going to take these, and you're going to twist them together. Then we have 4 legs. Okay, now I'm going to take which? The orange one, right? Okay, and then you're going to take that nozzle, and you're going to roll it on. Might not be able to see it as well in this picture here, but if you get these balloons, you'll be able to see what I'm doing once you do it for yourself. Okay, you want to make sure you pull that nice and tight. You want to stretch it, and then again, we want to measure and make sure that the ends are the same. Then in the middle, you're going to pinch it, and then you're going to twist it. Now, since I already have these 2 under my arm, I just go ahead and twist these in as I go so that I don't have the balloons falling all over the place. Here we go. Roll it on. Man, so you see why I was getting tendinitis, and I was already diagnosed with carpal tunnel from doing office automation for so long. Again, make sure that the ends are about the same. In the middle, pinch, and then twist. Okay, now I'm just going to add these in. Okay, so now I got all 4 legs, all 8 legs. 4 balloons twisted in half. okay? Okay, now the head. See, this is orange, okay? Orange with yellow. Okay, so the same thing with this one. You take this one and you roll it on and you hold it before you blow it up. And this one is orange. I like the polka dots because it makes it more exciting than just having one flat color. And you kind of judge it. This is an 11-inch round, what they call an 11-inch round. You're going to take this and take it around your fingers so that it'll be easy for you to put the nose through. Once you were to get the balloons, you will be able to see more what I'm talking about. I don't have a camera that can take us way, way up close. So I'm just going to take the balloon here. Can you see it? Take the balloon, and then you just twist it. Take it around here, and then twist it around. And then some people can't stand the sound, but of course I got used to it. I'm not one of those people that got upset and gets irked if you scratch the chalkboard. I'm not one of those. Okay, now it's time for what? The eyeballs. Okay, I push that nozzle on, 1, 2. Okay, actually just 2, because remember, it's 1 puff of air with each direction. So I'm just gonna hold this so it doesn't fly away. And then I'm gonna do my other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I kind of have to check. Oh, now see, this one is a scary eyeball. So I gotta have the eyeballs to match. I gotta find another scary eyeball. The others were friendly. Sometimes the kids can't take this kind of eyeball. So see, when I hold the eyeballs together, see, one of them is bigger. So I gotta make this one a little bigger. Okay, that's good enough. Nobody's gonna be measuring with a tape measure or ruler, right? So I take these 2, and I'm just gonna twist them together like I'm tying shoes. And then you hold it open so that you can get the nose through real easy. Now I'm just gonna take this, I'm just gonna take it around the bottom and twist it so the eyeballs stay in place. Okay, now again, I'm gonna take each leg and I'm just gonna, see? So what you do in this case, you just take that one and twist it so that the other leg doesn't come apart. I learned this from some of the pros so that I don't have to take so long to remake stuff. You just fix what's left. So, amen. Now this octopus is a special one. It's a mutant because it's going to have 9 legs instead of 8. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Let me just twist it in. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to curl it. You're kind of crunching it, okay? Twist it and curl it around your hand and crunch it. I don't know, some of y'all might be one of them people that say, oh my God, this noise is it's driving me crazy. Okay, I still have one leg that's not curled. So, okay. So I like to, whatever the color is for the balloon, that's the head, I like to have the other color to be the top legs. Okay, so all you gotta do is just, since it's all twisted together, all you have to do is just rearrange. Okay, so I wanna have these a little bit more interesting. I have this here. Oh, I have one that I didn't curl. So when you have an artist that's doing these things, they're talking, but they're paying attention to what they're doing at the same time. Okay, so, okay, that's kind of cool. And there you have the other octopus. Kids love balloons. Okay, big kids, little kids, any kind of kids. Okay, so now I'm going to make a fish. I'm going to use baby blue. Matter of fact, I don't think I want baby blue. I think I want dark blue. Okay, and I don't see dark blue, so I'm just going, here they are right here. No, this ain't dark blue. Okay, so I'm just going to use a baby blue then because I ain't got time to be looking all over. I'm going to show you guys my bag so you can see all the balloons that are inside. Okay, so I stretched it. And this one you're going to blow up pretty much to full capacity, which is going to be 60 inches. So again, we're going to roll the nozzle or the nose onto the pump and hold it. And then we're going to blow it all the way up. Okay, see that 60 inches. Okay, I'm going to let some of the air out before I tie it. Okay, and this one, we're going to again make it in half. Make sure that the ends are together. And we're going to pinch and twist, but this time I'm going to make what you call a bubble. There's going to be a pinch twist. About 1 inch in, I'm going to pinch it and then I'm going to twist it. And then you take that and then you twist it about 3 or 4 times. I want another one on the other side, about 1 inch, and then I'm going to pinch it and twist it. And then I'm going to make a pinch twist over here on this side. Came out kind of funky. So then you have a balloon that looks like this. You're like, what? What is that? Okay, so then I'm going to pull these up because it's going to be a fish. Okay, so here we go. And I pinch and then I twist the back. And then these are going to be the fins. So if this is the fish, what do you think this is right here? It's an African American fish. Huh. Know what these are? Okay, well, if you don't know, you probably know in a minute. Okay, I'm going to use eyeballs, the friendly eyeballs. And if you go to a balloon store, you can just ask them for friendly eyeballs. And this is not going to be as big as the octopus because this is not as big as a sculptor as that one. Okay, so I roll that nozzle on, just a couple of pumps. I'm going to make sure they're the same. Okay, tie this one off. Okay, again, I'm going to tie them together like you tie shoes, like I did the other one. But this time, this is going to be a fish with lips. We want to give the fish, put it around, and then you twist it. So that's why this is called balloon twisting, because everything is twist, 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 pinch and twist, okay? All right, so here goes the blue African American fish. But I want to put it on a handle so that it's easy. Let's see, what color should I use? I'm going to go ahead and use white. Okay, so not only do I have different colors, oh, these whites are not good. Okay, so let me see. What will I use? What will I use? I'm going to go ahead and use red because it's handy. These are very small. These are called 1/60s. When you blow these up, it's going to be 1 inch in diameter. See how small they are? But they do blow up. And then it's going to also be 60 inches long when I inflate it. I take this little nose here and you roll it on. So see, there's a lot going on when these people are doing this and you're not even aware. Make sure you hold it so it doesn't fly away. But if it does, make a joke until you can get another one. And then we're going to blow it all the way up. Okay, let some of the air out so that it doesn't give too much pressure. And again, I tied that off. Okay, I'm going to make sure that it's the same length at the bottom. Pinch and twist. Now this I'm going to make kind of like a wand. So I made it about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, okay, on both. And then I'm going to take these twists and then I'm going to twist them this way, which is kind of almost what I did for the lips. I'm going to attach it here at the back so that if a child had this, then they could actually hold it like it's on a wand. So balloons are pretty easy. You just twist them into each other, right? So I make this so that the little bubbles are on each side, so it looks cute. And then I take this and then I twist it to make a little wand. And even for the boys, it's okay because it gives them like a stick to hold on to. When I get to the end, I want to just twist and pinch. I'm going to make this look a little bit nicer. And so here it is. you have a fish on a wand. So especially if it's a little kid, they can hold it and they can hit people with it. And it's easy to handle as opposed to them just handling this part, okay? Kind of cool, huh? Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's see how many, I can't see what it is. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and start there. I'm going to be seeing you guys again on another Fantabulous Friday, and we're going to have a flowery Friday. I got a lot of flowers I want to share with you. So God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Make sure you come again. Hey, and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I love you, but God loves you so, so, so much more, because I might change my mind, but he never does. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever, and he never changes. See you next time.